Nice service. Love. Ace.
That's brilliant. Yes, service.
There you go,
love
Ian. I've just
ace,
got these strawberries. Nice service. Cheers, love. It's a lovely service. It's ace, if anything.
There you have it, more weak tennis commentary based puns to follow. Up next, we have got some Horrible History's Gory Games. We're just going to watch a little bit more tennis.
Juice. Yeah, orange, please, yeah. Freshly squeezed.
Forget him, look, right now, here's Horrible History's Gory Games, Run Network.
If mummies, rats and fleas ain't your thing, and you don't like the sound of an exploding king, if you're easily scared and don't laugh at poo, you better turn off this show. And for you, still watching, then let's test your brains with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Hello and welcome to Gory Games with me, Dave Lamb. Now, you may have heard me on Come Dine With Me.
And me, Rattus Rattus. You may have heard me rooting through your bins.
Oh.
And can I just thank the couple at number 17 Riverside Road for throwing out that chicken carcass. Cheers, guys.
This is the show where you get to test your knowledge of horrible histories with quirky quiz questions and gory games. So before Rattus thanks anyone else for their leftovers, let's meet our horrible historians. Introduce yourselves, please.
Hi, I'm Joanne.
Hello, Joanne.
Hi, I'm James.
Welcome, James.
Hi, I'm Ty. To start the show off, a little warm-up game of my very own. A sort of cookery challenge to see if our contestants can whip up a batch of that much-loved Roman delicacy, garum sauce. This bucket contains the three main ingredients: mackerel, tuna and eels.
OK, well, that all sounds all right.
Yes, I should have said, shouldn't I? The fish has to be completely rotten. All our contestants have to do is pull out the rotting fish guts and leave them to dry in the sun.
That is disgusting. What is wrong with you?
No, honestly, once it's dried out, garum sauce actually has quite a subtle, delicate aroma. Look, here's some I prepared earlier.
Really? It's subtle and delicate?
Yeah.
Oh!
Well, it's subtle and delicate if you live down a sewer.
Right, Joanne, James and Ty, you're playing to win year spheres. Each year sphere contains a historical date, and at the end of the show, your year sphere dates will be added up, with AD dates being added to your total and BC dates being subtracted from it. So if these were your year spheres, your total would be, Rattus?
6?
No.
Has he got 6 in it?
No. It's 735.
Oh, so close.
At the end of the show, the person with the highest year score will win a fantastic prize.
Chosen by yours truly.
All right, maybe not a fantastic prize then, but a prize nonetheless. Right, off we go. And to find out what round one's all about, it's over to the gory grid.
It's the measly Middle Ages.
So, 4 questions on the measly Middle Ages coming up. The person who gets the most right wins the first year sphere. And your 4 topics are washing, kings, swords and ink. Joanne, you get to pick first this round. What's it going to be?
Oh, ink.
Ink.
True or false? Monks used to make ink from squished woodlice.
So, true or false? Let's see your answers now, please. And you've all gone for false. Interesting. Let's hear what the correct answer is.
It's false. But they did use wasps' eggs mixed with vinegar, gum to thicken it, and copper water for colour.
You've all made a fantastic start. It's a point each. And James, it's your turn to choose a topic.
I choose washing.
Washing.
True or false? In the Middle Ages, peasants used to wash their clothes in buckets of poo.
What a question that was. Well, Ty and Joanne going for false. James thinks that's true. Interesting. Let's hear the correct answer.
It's false, although they did wash their clothes in buckets of wee. Fragrant.
So there you go. You see, washing your clothes in poo is probably not a very good idea. Mind you, neither's washing them in wee, and they used to do that. Ty, your turn to choose a topic.
Swords.
Bet you don't know this one. True or false? The medieval great sword was too heavy to be held in one hand.
Well, a clean sweep of trues. What's the answer?
It's true. It was massive. as tall as a man.
Well, look at the scores. 3 points each for Joanne and Ty, 2 for James, with 1 question left. James, you can still bring this into a tiebreaker situation. The final question is on kings. Let's hear it now, please.
True or false? In 1216, King John lost his crown jewels. They were being transported along the coast when the tide came in and swept them out to sea.
Everybody has gone for false. What's the actual answer?
It's true. King John also died in 1216. I think it's safe to say 1216 wasn't his best year.
Awful. Losing your jewels and dying. Terrible business. But I'm afraid no one got that right. But what it does mean is that Joanne and Ty have drawn that round. So we're in a tiebreaker situation. Ty and Joanne, fingers on your buzzers. The first person to buzz in and give me the correct answer wins the year sphere. Beginning with the letter H. What is the name of the battle at which William the Conqueror... Joanne?
Hastings.
Hastings is absolutely right, Joanne. You have won the quiz. Time to choose your year sphere.
Push! Ah!
I hope you don't pick the one with a Stone Age date worth a few million minus points, but I can think of at least 2 people who hope you do. That's them there. OK, Joanne, you've won the quiz, so you're automatically through to play the measly Middle Ages game. But will you be playing alone, or will everyone get a go? Let's find out. It's an all-play gory game. You can hear them celebrating. They want to get down there. So let's put them out of their misery. Off down the time sewer with all of you. There goes Ty. At William the Conqueror's funeral, his servants stole his jewels and the church burnt down. Apart from that, everything went very smoothly. It's time to play...
Yuckaroo!
You are William's servants, and your challenge is to take his treasure and put it in your chest. All the treasure is colour-coded, and you must only take your own colour. Whoever collects the most pieces wins the year sphere. And you'd better be quick, because the church is going to burn down. Your time starts... So here we go then with Yuckaroo. Treasure needs to be colour-coded. They need to steal their own bit of treasure and pop it in their chest. You must have done a bit of theft in your time, Rattus.
I don't know what you're saying, Dave. I've never stolen anything.
Well, a likely story. Look, he's unscrewing that candlestick as much as he can. He's always doing quite well, though, Ty. I think he's off to a pretty decent start. That seems to be 2 pieces he's got. Joanne, also off the mark. James is having 1 or 2 problems with that crown, but he's got it off now, and it's in the chest. Can I just make it clear that we're not in any way encouraging stealing?
What? Even if you're stealing from a murderous tyrant from the Middle Ages?
Yes, even then.
Oh.
Yeah, they're all trying these things. They're finding them a little bit difficult to remove.
Well, most of them are bolted down, Dave. I don't know about you, but the area I live in, if it's not bolted down, it goes.
Oh, and his stomach has exploded. I think I may have failed to tell you that the stomach exploded during the funeral, but there it is. You saw it with your own eyes there. The guts absolutely everywhere. And let's hope that hasn't put them off too much.
Now, this game is more my cup of tea, or as we rats say, my dustbin of entrails. Can't imagine what the smell is like with all that entrails, guts and gore spread everywhere.
You're absolutely right. That's something that doesn't come across from the pictures. It must be absolutely humming in there. Guts everywhere. These are the guts of a dead person as well. Not a live one.
Not a live
nice,
one.
Not
No,
nice,
he's dead.
fragrant guts.
No.
But there's another piece of treasure going in for James. He may be mounting something of a comeback. It's very, very close. And look out! The church is on fire. The smoke rising up everywhere. They're going to have to finish this. They're going to have to finish it fast.
Time's up!
That's how it's finished. And of course, that is what actually happened at William the Conqueror's funeral. The church did catch fire.
What a result.
Welcome back. Take your places. With a total of 6 pieces, the winner was Ty. Collect your year sphere now. So tell me, everybody, did you enjoy Yuckaroo? Did you enjoy it? Who actually saw the stomach explode?
I did. I went like, ooh.
You weren't expecting it?
No.
No.
I thought it was going to pop up.
So the explosion was probably quite a good thing. Over to the gory grid to find out what's up next.
It's the Vile Victorians. Good day.
4 questions again. Here are your 4 Victorian topics. Gadgets, Queen Victoria, cars, and eccentrics. James, it's your turn to pick first this time.
Queen Victoria.
The question is as follows. What did Queen Victoria have a fear of? A. Dogs, B. Bishops, or C. Top hats?
Look at that. Everyone seems very confident that it's B. Let's find out.
The answer is B. Bishops.
You are absolutely right. Well played indeed. She had a fear of bishops as a small child, and she kept it into adulthood.
Hey, I too have an irrational fear of soup and clean water.
It is irrational, and it's very unfortunate for me. Ty, your turn to pick a topic.
I'm gonna go for eccentrics.
Which of these would you not have found inside the second Baron Rothschild's house? A. Snakes twined around the banisters. B. A lion wearing a bow tie. Or C. 12 dressed monkeys having a dinner party. Wow, everybody thinks it's B. Let's find out. It's B. A lion wearing a bow tie. Imagine trying to put a bow tie on a lion. The second Baron Rothschild was eccentric. Not crazy. You fancy putting a bow tie on a lion, Rattus?
Not really, no.
No. But you've all scored 2 points. This is a tremendous round for all of you. Joanne, it's your turn to pick a topic.
I'll pick cars.
How fast was the speed limit for early Victorian cars? Was it A, 4 miles per hour, B, 10 miles per hour, or C, 20 miles per hour? Well, this is extraordinary. They're all in total agreement again. But are they right? The answer is A, 4 miles per hour. And who could ever want to travel faster than that? I mean, it would be madness.
Victorian Top Gear can't have been very exciting. The track record would have been 2 hours.
Yeah, Victorians didn't have TV.
Oh, no, I was just joking, wasn't it? It was just a silly joke.
You're all doing amazingly well. You've got 3 points each. This is the last question in this round, and it is about gadgets, and it is a prop question.
Oh, it's a prop question.
Prop
I like a prop question. Prop. Oh, look.
That is a prop. This is a genuine Victorian contraption. But what was it used for? Was it A, blowing up whoopee cushions, B, oiling bicycles, or C, filling donuts? Let's see those answers now, please. It's all in total agreement again. You've all gone for B, oiling bicycles, and on this occasion, you're all absolutely wrong. I know. Look at Ty's face. He can't believe it. The answer was C. This was for filling donuts.
Filling donuts!
Well, what that means, of course, is that we have a 3-way tie. That means fingers on your buzzers. Here we go. Beginning with the letter V, which queen, famous for wearing black clothes, Ty,
Victoria.
is the right answer. Well done, Ty. You have just won yourself a second year sphere.
He's quick off the mark.
OK, Ty, as the quiz winner, you're also through to play the Victorian game. But will it be just you, or will the others all play too? It's a single-player, brainy game. Ty, get yourself down that time sewer. Go on, fella. Not everyone in Victorian times had a sensible name like Queen Victoria. Oh, no. In fact, some had some very silly names. For instance, Princess Cheese. That was a real Victorian name. She wasn't a real princess. I think I'd remember if we'd had a Queen Cheese. It's time to play the...
Name shame game.
7 Victorian names, but 2 are totally made up. Your challenge, to work out which 5 are real. Choose 5 names and move them to the real board. Then touch the Princess Cheese to find out how many you've got right. Keep trying new combinations of names until you've got all 5, and your time starts now. Ty is off. So we're looking for real Victorian names. He's gone for Scary Looker. Or Minty Badger. Minty Badger getting a run out. Hey, Rattus, that's good news.
You're not wrong, Dave.
And there it is. That's Farting Clack. Farting Clack.
I don't know about Farting Clack or Minty Badger, Dave, but I did once live on a riverbank near a farting badger.
Too much information there, Rattus. Artemis Bum Whistle there. And the final one. Susan Semolina Thrower.
You have 4 right.
Well, he's got 1 wrong. John Idiot going in there off the subs bench.
You have all 5 right.
He has done it!
Oh!
He has won that game in extraordinary time. The Princess Cheese only got 2 hammerings. So he was quite right. Artemis Bumwhistle and Stupid Cupid were made up, but the others, remarkably, were all genuine Victorian names.
John Idiot was a real Victorian.
Yes, he was, Rattus.
Do you think he had a descendant? Dave Idiot. Just asking, just asking.
Ty, tell us exactly how you managed to do that game.
I just knew all of them apart from that one.
Well, you were incredibly quick. Right, over to the gory grid to find out who's up next.
It's the awful Egyptians.
And here are your 4 Egyptian topics. Ramesses IV, toothpaste, mummies, and festivals. And Ty, it's your turn to lead us off.
Toothpaste!
Toothpaste.
Here's what I want to know. What did we Egyptians use for toothpaste? A. Crushed bat. B. Liquefied snail. Or C. Chopped mouse.
Let's see your answers now, please. So, you've all gone for C.
Well, I can tell you, the answer is C. We used chopped up mouse.
You should not use mice to clean your teeth. They're disgusting little things with their little tails and their strange little whiskers.
Have you looked in a mirror recently? So, that's a point each there. Well done. Joanne, it's your turn to pick a topic.
Mummies.
That is a prop question.
Oh, I like the prop questions.
Hello! A mummy's hand. Hello, everyone. Lovely. Mummification was very popular in ancient Egypt, and so many mummies were dug up in the Victorian era, they became used for all sorts of things. But which of these was not one of them? Was it A, making newspaper, B, scaring birds away from fields, or C, repairing cracked walls? So Ty and Joanne with A, James B. The answer is B, James. The mummy's going to give you a point. Mummies were not used for scaring birds away from fields, but they were mulched and used as newspaper, as well as filler for walls. Excellent. James, your turn to pick.
I'm going to pick festivals.
Festivals.
What did we pharaohs have to wear during the Heb Sed festival? A pineapple on our head. B, a wolf's tail on our backside. Or C, a monkey on our shoulder.
3 C's, all in complete agreement. Let's see if they're all right.
The answer is B, a wolf's tail on our backside. And let me tell you, I wasn't very happy about it. Nor was the wolf, for that matter.
I'm not surprised. So, you all got that one wrong, which means as we come to the last question in the round, James is in the lead. So, James, if you get this right, you've won yourself your first year sphere. The remaining category is Ramesses IV.
When archaeologists found the mummy of Pharaoh Ramesses IV, what was unusual about it? Was it A, he was actually a woman? B, he had 7 fingers on one hand? Or C, his eyes had been replaced with onions?
You've all gone for C. Let's hear if you're right.
The answer is C. His eyes had been replaced with onions. Onions! Brings tears to my eyes just thinking about it.
Onions were, of course, valuable, and sometimes the eyes were replaced with valuable things. So, James, you have won yourself your first year sphere. Pick away.
They're shiny, they're round, they come from out of the ground. Year spheres, year spheres. No reason, just felt like it.
Lovely, Rattus. So, James, you're through to play the Egyptian game, but will it be just you, or will everybody else be coming along? It's time to find out. It's an all-play brainy game. It's off down the time sewer with all of you. There goes Ty. There goes James. And there goes Joanne. Now, Egyptian pharaohs like to be buried in style, and what could be more stylish than a pyramid? It's time to play
Pyramid Puzzle.
It took about 2 million heavy blocks to build an Egyptian pyramid, and you've just got 9 light ones. Your challenge, to work out which block goes where. To help you get going, we've already put 1 block in place. First of you to finish wins the year sphere. So, ready, steady, get building! And they're off. They've got to build a pyramid. Sounds easy, doesn't it, Rattus? Rattus? Rattus!
Well, yes, the pyramid puzzle did come with instructions. Unfortunately, the instructions were all in hieroglyphics.
Well, that's not going to be an awful lot of use here. So the first piece is now beginning to go into place.
And it's a big piece.
There, and Joanne also going in for a big piece. But James has started with a slightly smaller piece. Isn't it interesting to see the different tactics they're using?
I'm not so sure it's tactics, Dave, as just sort of blind, wild guessing.
Well, yes, that's the unkind way of looking at it. I like to think they're using their tactical nous here. Joanne, very weighing this up. Look at James, he's doing extremely well there. What an excellent start this is from James. Ty is all over the place, let's be fair. I mean, with the best will in the world, you're not going to make a pyramid like that. And James, he's got that upside down at the moment. Let's hope he turns it round. Yes, of course he's turned it round. Ty looks as if he's doing well, but I don't think he is. Whereas Joanne is doing very, very nicely. She has the whole ground floor in place, as it were, and she's beginning to start on the first floor. There's the first piece of the first floor. James is not too far behind, though, assuming the pieces he's already got down are right. I'm not sure they are, to be honest. And of course, they need to realise that each piece will only fit in one specific place. That's the whole point. Yes, one of those pieces is quite clearly wrong. That's not sitting squarely on the plinth at all. And I don't know what Ty's building, but it's definitely not a pyramid. Joanne is getting very close to completing this pyramid, I think. It's taking shape very, very nicely indeed. That's another level completed. 3 more pieces to go for Joanne. That's another place in peace. There's a huge crack in her pyramid, but we won't hold that against her. Here comes the top piece. She's about to take the sphere. She's about to take the sphere.
Yes,
Joanne
wins hands down.
And her hands go up in triumph. What a superb pyramid that is, even if it has got a massive crack in it. Well done, Joanne. Collect your year sphere. So, a quick look at the scores at this stage means that Ty has 3 year spheres, Joanne has 2, and James has 1. So everybody's in the game, and that's fantastic. Time now for the final round. And it's over to the gory grid one last time to find out who we've got.
It's the Terrible Tudors.
No quirky quiz in our final round. It's straight to our big all-play Tudor endgame, and it is a silly one. Everybody, get back down that time sewer.
Oh, not again.
I know, I'm sorry, Joanne. This will be the last time, I promise. Now, it's no secret that Henry VIII liked his food.
Oh, yes.
It's true. I can't deny it. Look at that.
You see? And now he wants feeding. It's time to play.
Who ate all the pies?
You have to collect pies and fling them into Henry's mouth. Sounds easy. Well, it would be if you weren't attached to a bungee cord. The person who gets the most pies in their Henry's mouth in the time limit wins the year sphere. 3, 2, 1, it's pie time! So here we go then with who ate all the pies, and the answer is going to be Henry VIII, because there are 3 of him with their mouths wide open while our plucky gamers try to run up the lane on their bungee cords and hurl pies into his open mouth. There's our pie man. This is his 4th appearance this season. He's a terrific pie man. We're very lucky to get him. So, they're running down their lanes. No pies have found their mark yet. There's Ty. Oh, he's already beginning to tire, I think, Ty. Oh, that one just misses to the right. There's one. Cops on the chin, one on the nose. Rattus, this is very exciting, but not many pies finding their mark.
That's right, Dave. Not many pies finding their mark at all. We've got 3 Henrys there, all with their mouths wide open, but not a single pie has gone through yet, as far as I can see.
No, some varying techniques being employed. Ty going with the underarm hoik. And, of course, some of the others going with a more classical frisbee delivery. There's a perfect example.
Henry's diet is even more unhealthy than mine. And that's saying something, I can tell you.
There's one going in! Yes, Joanne has fed Henry his first pie. They're not really getting many in, are they, Rattus?
They're not, and I also think they're beginning to tire now. It's a very difficult game. I tried playing this earlier on and failed miserably.
Yeah, well, as I'm afraid are our contestants at the moment. James scores! Joanne's got another! James, and there was two. That was extraordinary. After a long period of nothing happening, James and Joanne scored. Oh, and Joanne scored again. Well, this is tremendous from Joanne. Oh, dear me, Ty's fallen over there by that bungee cord, recoiling and whipping him back. James, though, look at that concentration. Oh. Lovely shot, caught him right in the eyes, and I think Joanne landed another one there. She's way out in front now. She's surely not going to be caught.
Time's up.
The game is over. The pieman stands with 2 pies that'll never be flung in anger, and Joanne is our winner. Back you come, Gory Gamers. Joanne, please pick yourself another year sphere. So now it's time to count up those year spheres. And remember, AD years are added to your total and BC years subtracted from it. So the fact that you've only got one, James, does not mean that you're out of the running. Joanne, we're going to start with you. If you could open your year spheres first. 1658 AD, the death of Oliver Cromwell. 1918 AD, the end of the First World War, and the last one. 1875 AD, law bans child chimney sweeps, but you have got an impressive 5,451 points. Wow. James, this is going to be difficult with one sphere, but let's see what you've got in there. Oh, it's 2,560 BC. The Great Pyramid at Giza was finished that year, and unfortunately, so are your chances of winning today. But that's history, it's horrible. Ty, you've got 5,451 to beat. Let's see what you've got in your spheres. 867 AD, the Viking army was captured in York. 1603 AD, the death of Queen Elizabeth I. Now, this is the all-important one. Let's have a look at it. 1801 AD, Ireland joins Great Britain and the Union Jack is created. That gives you a total of 4,271, which means that today's winner with 5,451 points is Joanne! Yay! Who goes home with our star prize. Bits of old historical tat picked out of the time sewer by my flea-ridden friend here. So, what's the big prize then, Rattus?
Well, you've probably heard of the expression, winning by a nose. Well, Joanne, you've just won a nose.
Thanks.
Yes, a Saxon nose. Saxons had a system called Werigeld, which meant if you injured someone, chopped off their nose, for instance, you had to pay them for the damage. Not me, I just found it.
Obviously.
Congratulations, Joanne!
Joanne, you've done so well and you've ended up with a human nose. I do apologise, but at least you get to tickle his nasal hair when you so desire. It just remains for me to say thanks to our champion, Joanne, and also to our gallant runners-up, James and Ty, and to say no thanks whatsoever to Rattus.
Ah, come on, you're missing me already.
You've been watching Gory Games. Goodbye.
Goodbye!
Was that show messy enough for you? Or would you have preferred a little more poo? Have you had your fill of blood, guts and gore? Or have we left you still wanting more? Well, keep watching. We'll be back again with Horrible History's Gory Games. Horrible History's Gory Games.
Hello friends, Ori here to tell you about a news round bulletin you cannot miss in just over half an hour's time. Leah will be getting you up to speed on what's going on with the teacher strike on Thursday. I'll have all the latest gossip from today's Wimbledon, find out who's in and who's out, and we'll tell you why former Doctor Who star David Tennant is battling it out with a current Doctor, Matt Smith. That is it. Stay tuned for the Spartacle Mystery. I'll see you back here at 10 to 7. See ya.
From pop divas to rock geezers, the top names and cool games. CBBC Music is the brand new website made just for you. Find new music or follow your favourite artists. Share your own top 10, watch clips and play games. Switch on to CBBC Music. Head to the CBBC website now.
What is that woman? What's she doing there?
Ian, she's just done a little Tommy squeaker.
Oh, right in the middle of a tennis match.
Hey, put him off.
Oh, hi everyone. Sorry. Ball ladies there just being inappropriate on court.
Yeah, windy parts.
Welcome back to SW19. We have left Chris Johnson in charge of the CBB office and we have come to Wimbledon and we are soaking in the atmosphere. We are tennis sponges, if you will.
Yes. And I've been away,
Have you been away?
Yeah, forgot that bit.
You did? Was I meant to ask you it?
Yeah.
All right. Have you been away?
Yes, I've been away, Ben.
Oh, that's
I've
good,
been
isn't it?
watching some of the games. I thought I could provide an informative score update.
No
for
way.
you.
See, us being informative on you go telling the scores.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ian Sterling here all week. Thank you. Sorry. On you go, tell them the scores.
Yeah, I've got some scores for you. Joanne, 5-4-5-1.
There you go, Joanne, 5-4-5-1. Well done.
And Ty, 4-2-7-1.
Ty in the set got 4-2 and then 7-1.
And James got a -2-5-6-0.
Hang on. How can you get a minus in Wimbledon? You're talking about Gory Games, aren't you?
Of course I am, yeah.
In Wimbledon at the minute on centre court, it is the women's doubles, and I think it's about 4-all in the first
Sue
set.
Barker?
No, she's not in it. She doesn't play. She didn't play anymore. She didn't really play when she did. She's a lovely woman, though. That's us done. Live at Wimbledon. We're finished. It's been good, isn't it?
Been good, innit?